Deontay Wilder says Andy Ruiz priced himself out. Now he's talking about Andy Ruiz asking for $20 to $25 million to fight Deontay Wilder. That's what he's talking about, and he said you priced yourself out, man. Now he's asking for too much money, essentially. When you want to fight someone, you take the fight, or one way of not taking the fight and not wanting to seem scared is, oh, they ain't pay me enough. They ain't pay me enough. I want $100 million, like your Dr. Evil, and you could price yourself out sometimes. But the question is, did Andy Ruiz price himself out? He's asking for $20 to $25 million. Is he worth it? Let's really think about it, because me personally, I will watch Andy Ruiz fight. I will watch Deontay Wilder fight. I will watch anything, though. I would also watch Gervonta Davis versus Sean O'Malley. You get me? I was watching McGregor and Floyd back then. So I will watch the circus bullshit. But this right here is the best in the heavyweight division. Sure, it's not Tyson Fury, it's not Usyk, but it's names, it's former champions fighting one another. And this goes down in history. This will go down for their legacies, I mean, Andy Ruiz got the win over Anthony Joshua. This will go down. If Andy could get a win over, Deontay Wilder, that would be huge. If Deontay could get a win over Andy Ruiz, that would be huge to add him to the resume. Both of these guys stand to benefit a lot from beating each other. Even though there is no belt on the line, there's legacy on the line. And with that said, Andy Ruiz is the first Mexican descendant to win a heavyweight championship in boxing. The first one with Mexican blood to win a heavyweight championship in boxing. So he's got a country behind him. Is he from Mexico? No, he's not from Mexico, but he still represents the Mexican people, the country of Mexico. He represents his country, the United States. He represents all of this. And he's the only one to do it for Mexico. So you got to think that Mexico will support their guy. Mexico will know this, and when Andy Ruiz is fighting, they tune in. So he's got a country behind him, okay? So fair enough. That's... I don't want to go crazy, but that's more than you could say for Wilder. The United States hasn't quite backed up Wilder too much, but I think that's changing. I think the Tyson Fury fights, even though he lost his power and his ability to knock people out, that's changing. He's definitely come out the other side of those Tyson Fury fights, and he's a bigger star now, for sure. But I wouldn't say he's like that much bigger than Ruiz that he could be snuffing his nose at him like that. You know what I mean? I think Andy Ruiz, granted, he only had the title for a little bit, and Wilder had 10 title defenses. I'll give you that. You know what I mean? He had 10 title defenses, Deontay Wilder did. But Andy Ruiz did shock the world, beat Anthony Joshua, who many people held in high regard. I'm one of those people that thinks Joshua was a little overrated, but whatever. He still got a win over one of the three main people for a time there. I mean, it was Joshua, Tyson Fury, and Deontay Wilder. That's who people talked about. That was the main three, the big three. And he got a win over one of the big three. Can he get a win over his second one of the big three? That's why I would watch the fight. And I think that's why you would watch the fight. I think that's why the world would watch the fight. I think this is a big fight for boxing. And I think you could, with the right promotion, get the casual appeal as well, to a certain extent, So 20 to 25 million, maybe not, but 15 million for sure. You know what I mean? We could definitely give Andy 15 million, even 20 million, 25 million. It's like, it's debatable and it's up for grabs from there, but that's my take. Now, if I had to do a quick run through of who I think wins this fight, I think it's Deontay Wilder. I think Deontay Wilder smokes him, bang, with the right hand. I just think Deontay Wilder's really like that, and I think Deontay Wilder has that type of once-in-a-lifetime, generational, God-given power to where it's just, if he hits you anywhere, it doesn't matter where, it's dangerous consequences, and maybe Andy Ruiz could mix it up with him, and he could, get inside on him and clip him, on the temple like he does. He did it against Luis Ortiz. He did it against Joshua. He's got those crazy punches that come from angles you don't really see, and he catches you on the side of the head, fucks up your equilibrium, Maybe he could do that to Wilder, maybe. But I just think Wilder does land that punch. And I think he lands that punch on most people because most people aren't Tyson Fury. Most people aren't listed at 6'9". I do this because I think these guys lie about their height. But listed at 6'9", he's huge. He's got long reach. He's got the switch stances, the feints, the head movement, the footwork. He's smaller than Deontay. He's shorter than him. He doesn't have the footwork. He doesn't have the head movement of a Tyson Fury. So I don't see him being able to elude and evade the right hand the way Tyson Fury was, you know? And I think that's most fighters. I think most fighters won't be able to do that against Deontay. So I'm going with Deontay Wilder by KO against Andy Ruiz if it does happen. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you agree with me, if you disagree with me on whether or not Andy Ruiz deserves the 20 million, if he did price himself out, or whether you agree or disagree on Deontay Wilder by knockout prediction. Let me know in the comments and follow for more. Thank you.